defending Allen. Got screened by Garnett. Now Amari guarding Ray.
Yeah, well, Ray's looking for the post-up right here.
Garnett, Lynn coming over as well to help Jeffries. But KG scores anyway. It's second field goal for Kevin, who has a half dozen. Novak, just a shot fake. Here's the great three-point shooter in Ray Allen, and truly a terrific one in Novak. Lynn got hit in the head by Avery Bradley, and that's 3 fouls drawn by Jeremy Lin on the Celtics just in these 3 minutes of the second quarter.
Now you're going to see the post up down inside. They've been wearing out the mismatches on that right side and doing a high percentage job.
ESPN's NBA Sunday Showcase on ABC, brought to you by Toyota and BBVA. BBVA is the official bank of the...
Over, Iman Shumpert to steal and the finish.
Now, remember we told you early on, it's interesting to watch this group play. That is the 23rd point scored by bench people. And they excite you because they play the passing lanes, and in Shumpert and Fields, they have two of the best guys in the league in stealing the ball.
And there is another one. Melo on the run out. Couldn't bring it in on the long pass from Jeremy Lin, and it's a New York turnover.
Well, sometimes you tell players it's difficult to make and judge the speed of a guy when you're throwing the ball on the same plane as he is. What you'd rather have is an angle, like the guy running down the floor create the angle, or the passer do the same.
That was the first turnover, as you see, by Lin. Rondo goes back in the lane on a teardrop, got his own rebound. And 2 down on this end. We're 4 on 4 with Lin. Rondo and Stoudemire now join the play. And Amari can't convert, but Tyson Chandler does. And the Knicks shooting at a high percentage here, nearly 60%.
Well, you can count on the Celtics rotating to any dribbler that has beaten his man into the painted area. And what you must do, get on the offensive glass.
And Boston has gone cold on this end. Hit ahead for Anthony. Could not leap up to get it. Turnover number 2 by Lin. Trying to hit Melo running out. Garnett down the lane. Foul on Lin, I believe. If it is, it'll be his 3rd. Here's what Doc Rivers said about what his team's not doing.
We got to execute down here, and we got to get stops. We're not getting back. We started out the game getting stops. That's how we got the lead. And then we fell in love with offense. We're going to score, but we got to get stops to win, all right?
Now, Doc is right on the money here. Look, the Celtics are 30th in the league in offensive rebounding. And you can see right here, they're not getting any second shots. They're missing all these open perimeter 18, the mid-range game shots. So if you're not going to get on the offensive board, you've got to get back in transition defense. Otherwise, where are you? Where are you on this floor?
Well, this is not a team that is known for cleaning up inside, rebounds, offensive boards, second chance points, and points in the paint. They're last or second to last in the NBA. That last foul, before we heard from Doc, was not on Lin, on Chandler. 2 on Tyson. Lin also has 2. And here are a couple of extra tries on this possession for Boston. Garnett, they have blanketed Kevin every time he has caught it tonight, bringing an extra defender.
I'll give him a lot of credit. The Knicks have rotated up on him, and they're pressuring him. And that time, they actually got him to take a bad percentage shot.
And the result is 2 of 9 from the field. After 2 misses, Lin and Anthony finally connect.
He just needs to get a couple of baskets, a couple of nice feeds in order to get his confidence back here right now. You know the pressure on him by the people from this area, the Harvard influence, and he wants to excel. And his passing today has just been like a foot too long in the transition game.
Brandon Bass from the wing connects on his 4th field goal. That's 8 for Brandon Bass, the 2-year man. He was 2 years at LSU, 2 years with the Hornets, 2 years with Dallas, 2 years with Orlando, and now his 1st year here with the Celtics. Anthony inside off the nice cut off the wing from Langley Field.
Now remember, we tell you the Celtics are an excellent defensive team in half court. Well, the Knicks are just chewing them up. In the first quarter, they got to the line 8 times. Now they're just beating them off the dribble, or they're running without the ball.
Rondo getting good penetration from the top on Lynn, and that's back-to-back Brandon Bass field goals.
Well, it has to come down to defensive end. If the Celtics are going to win this game, you got to show that you can force the Knicks into late shot clock attempts.
Stoudemire from the outside.
Well, they're looking good now. This first half, their ball movement, their movement without the ball, excellent.
And the stat you'll love, they have 12 assists on their 20 field goals here in the half. Stoudemire with a check on Rondo, and the foul's called, or rather Carmelo.
Just keep an eye on that baseline. See, they're running without the ball. Carmelo, that's the third time now in this first half that he's moved without the ball, and the passer is looking for him. Here it is again, a backdoor move. Catch Pierce trying to play the passing lane. The Celtics are trying to deny Carmelo. Carmelo is smart enough not to get in a chicken fight right there with Paul Pierce at the defensive end, trying to force his way to the ball. Just step and then change direction.
Great quarter for the Knicks, has given them a 12-point lead. Rondo at the line. A hot piece of Dallas coming to ABC. Series premiere GCB. This is tonight at 10 Eastern Pacific, 9 Central. We have the creators of Sex and the City, the writer from Steel Magnolias, new drama, show you what happens when you mess with Texas. So GCB debuts tonight, 10 Eastern and Pacific, 9 Central, on your ABC station.
Now, if there's a weakness in Rondo's game, it's the foul line. He only shoots it at 61%, and he gets there quite a bit.
62% for his career.
Nice.
Lynn off the side, pick and roll with Chandler, no. Tyson tried for a second shot at it. Rondo going right at Lynn.
Oh,
he got fouled by Fields. Yeah. Lynn going right back at him. Slides a bit out of control. And Rondo ahead. Oh, man. And Mike D'Antoni will take a timeout, got to settle his group down. Boy, the Celtics were close to back-to-back field goals there, and a little momentum. And Rondo just lost it. Under 3 with a timeout, and the Knicks ahead by 9.
What do I want? I want horsepower. Cleaner horsepower. I want power that dominates the road, and fuel efficiency that respects the earth. Give me 43 miles per gallon and the rush of 200 horsepower. What I want is the best of both worlds.
Introducing the reinvented 2012 Camry Hybrid from Toyota.
You know the place where heroes and giants live, where men can fly, where everything is possible. BBVA, official bank of the NBA, presents the world's best basketball. Let the show go on.
Immortals, the first must-own Blu-ray of the year, Tuesday.
Chow down with the Italian collection at Subway.
Delicioso.
Try the Mongelis's Chicken Pizziola Melt, a fresh take on Italian with tender, juicy chicken, zesterific pepperoni, and plenty of our signature recipe marinara sauce.
Last night, they have to wait for Penn and Princeton to play on Tuesday. If Penn ends up tied with Harvard, they'll play a one-game playoff on Friday to determine the automatic bid from the Ivy League. But Harvard's got a great chance as an at-large team, very good RPI, so they're likely to be in the field of 68 a week from today, as the great attention to Harvard brought by Jeremy Lin continues. What a block by Stoudemire.
Yeah, that was close.
Dueling felt it was pinned. Lin the lob to Shumpert.
And we tell you now, the Knicks will open up. The transition game is great. And when they have a lot of these guys who are off the bench, they're very unselfish.
First assist for Jeremy. Only had one turnover in the game against Cleveland on Wednesday. Another long pass. That time it's turned over by Shumpert. And back comes Rondo. Lob for Pierce. Tough catch, and let's erase the last 30 seconds. Last 35 seconds. conveniently
looks
cut
like
out of the video.
The tryout for the grammar school team, okay? That's exactly what it looked like. Now, just sit right down now. This is a terrific up-the-floor look. And this is what I like about Jeremy Lin. He has extremely good court vision. And he'll give it up, and he'll get it up. Now, here is your goaltender. No doubt about it, okay? The ball was definitely interfered with.
Hit the window first and then touched, even though it wasn't going to go in. Should have been. Garnett from the outside.
Now, that's his shot. He's got to continue to take that because he's been open on the trail guy up until now. He's 2 for 7, but it's wide open.